home. Oh god, I can't take this seriously. Hello. Hi. Hello, it's me. Hi, this is Wolf397. Hi, Vice. Good to see you. Nerf Kid, I'm too busy playing Persona 4 Golden right now, doing a Chad Thundercock run. Alright, that's the way to do it. Anyways, hey y'all. Happy Halloween. Good to see everyone. How are you guys doing? You guys having a good Tuesday night? Tuesday late night. It's almost tomorrow. It's almost Wednesday. I know I started the stream a little late, but I kind of had things going on, and I just couldn't get to streaming immediately, which I duly apologize for. I'm so sorry about that. But I'm glad to finally just be here now and just to take it all in with you guys. I got into an RPG game for 3 hours straight. Ah man, that sounds like a typical like Persona run for me. Why are you crying about that? Is it a bad RPG? Were you playing like Baldur's Gate 3? If so, I'm so sorry about I'm just kidding. That's from what I've heard a really good game, Baldur's Gate 3. I know one of my friends was trying to get me into it. They were trying to get me into it by showing me like the bear sex scene, as well as the scene where like you could kick a squirrel, which honest to goodness, that almost made me like want to drop $60 right then and there on Steam. But I couldn't because I mean, it's like how it is whenever you buy games with friends. It's like, how do I know I'm gonna get the most out of this $60 or now $70 that I spend on a game? For all I know, it could just be me and my friends playing for like a couple of nights, and then after that we just drop it, and none of us play it, none of us talk about it. We pretty much just pretend that the game never existed to begin with. That was pretty much how it was with me and my friends with like it was this Dungeons and Dragons game. Not Baldur's Gate, but very coincidentally enough, it was a side-scrolling beat 'em up. I forgot what it was called. I think it was called like Chronicles of Mystara, along with like its sequel. I remember one of my friends bought us like a 4-pack that included like, a copy for each of us, and we played it once, and then we never played together ever again. And the thing is, I actually really liked that game, so it felt bad that I never got a chance to really get the most out of it. Like, it was fun playing it the first time, and I kind of wanted more of that, but that was kind of when we were trying to do like a Let's Play channel together, the four of us, and that didn't really go well because we were trying to force it to be good. We didn't let it try to grow organically. We were trying to be like something we weren't, and we still aren't. We've talked about it, at least a friend of mine, like we've talked about it, about like maybe trying to make it happen again. But we are interested. We're not sure when we'll ever get around to doing so. But yeah, anyways, sorry, I went on a bit of a tangent, but I should probably focus on the most important aspect of the stream. Like I said, it is Halloween, and I'm currently wearing a Persona 5 cosplay right now. I've got the Shujin Academy uniform going, and I don't know if you saw when I like walked in. I wish I could probably give like a better. How do I show it off better? Like right now, I'm just showing my dick at the moment, but like, is there a way I could like zoom out? Like, what if I? Eh, 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 eh. There we go. Like, check this out. Yeah. Yeah, you like that? You like this thigh right here? You like this leg action? This knee action right here too. Yeah, you like that? How about some of this butt right here? It's not entirely accurate to what the students at Shujin Academy wear. I don't have the suspenders, and I don't have the little what is it, chevrons right here that are right here. but those two black ones right here, they're not there. So, not entirely canon. I'm a fake Persona fan. I'm sorry about that. You like that? Oh yeah. Well, I'm pretty sure you liked advice. You liked me just giving like a rundown of like my nice, sexy attire. And yeah, I dressed up. I usually don't dress up on Halloweens, except for like recently. Now I have a reason to dress up for you guys. And honestly, I would never really dress up anyways, like unless it's for honestly nothing at all now that I think of it. But now that I have like people that I can dress up for, it's so much more fun. And I guess it's a little lazy because last year I dressed up as Ryuji and I pretty much used uh no, I didn't fully dress up as Ryuji. I dressed up like half Ryuji. I had the blazer and everything, but I didn't have the pants or anything, which I do have now. Don't look at my feet. Those are not supposed to. Yeah, right. That's right. It's the. I'm the real Akiren. I don't know how he sounds. What does Xander Mobus sound like? Here, let me. Maybe I should do some impressions right now. Okay, here we go. Here, I'll do the tried and true one. How are you doing, Kai, by the way? Hope you're doing well. Good to see you. How's your Halloween? How's everybody's Halloween going, by the way? Deep voice. Okay. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna say the word. I'm gonna say the word right now. Persona. 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 What is it? What else does he say? Ravish them. Ravish them. Radish them. I forgot all of the phrases he says. I know he says persona. That's like the trademark of every single protagonist, but like I can't remember like all the other specific ones except for persona and ravish them. I watched Friday Night at Funkin' for Halloween and jacked off with Frost, Ripper, and dude, you guys had like a 4-way jackathon? Dude, that's nice. That's pretty sexy. I wish I could have that. I mean, technically last year I sort of kind of had that with the Jack Bros stream, but I wish I could have had them in person, you know? Doing it digitally doesn't hit the same. Like I wish I could have like lent them a hand and they could have lent me a hand. And you know, it could have just been like a whole camaraderie thing. We could have all just like grown together as like a unit, a group, a friendship, a brotherhood, if you will. Because everyone knows that, you know, brothers jack each other off and jack with each other. That's just the tried and true method. That's what we used back then in like Neanderthal times. So doing that is basically like feeding into our primal instincts. And that's honestly the best way I feel to like come together as like a species is we got to go back to the drawing board, the very beginning. I need a Jack Ripper plush so bad. I'm same. I need a Jack... Like, I have Raiho, but I kind of want to get, like, the original Jack Frost. And they used to have one on the Shop Atlas website, but that doesn't sell. They don't sell that anymore. So the only avenues of me, like, actually getting a Jack Frost plushie is via, like, eBay or OfferUp or Mercari or one of those other secondhand websites that are most likely going to suck up the money from my wallet like a vacuum. And I just can't really do that at the moment. Maybe I could steal one from like Atlas or whatever. If I can manage to get like a hold of Atlas for the first time in my entire life and just be like, hey, can I just have like one Jack Frost? Just one, please, pretty please. Hey Jimmy, welcome to the stream. Thank you for spawning in. Hopefully you last long. I know usually the typical lifetime for a person spawning into one of my streams is like 5 seconds. So wishing the best of luck for you. The true friends were the brothers we've jacked with. Pretty much. You know, all the people I've jacked with, I pretty much call family. And yeah, I know it's pretty bad to want to jack with family, but we're close. We're not actually family, so is it that bad saying that I like to jack my family when it's not really truly my family? I mean, like spiritually, we're connected and such, but we're not, blood related. At least I don't think so. That guy did really look like me. In fact, all of them did look like me. So maybe they could actually be related to me, like like bloodline wise. That's gonna be really really weird, especially after all the things that we. Anyways, let's move on. Let's move on. I missed a few of your guys' chats right now. Laughed and spit out my toothpaste all over my bed. Oh my god, dude, no way. But then again, I'm assuming that most areas of your bed probably have some sort of stain on them. I know mine's do. My sheets are covered in all sorts of stains. Not like anything weird or anything, but just like, my tears whenever I cry late at night, because I know that I can never truly be like Akira Kurusu or Ren Mamamiya. Ren Amamiya, I should say. I know that's more of like a joke than anything, but it's kind of like I've kind of adopted it as like just his regular actual name, Mamma Mia. Ren Mamma Mia. If with the whole Super Mario Bros. Wonder thing going on with the new voice actor, if they actually got Xander Mobus to voice Mario, it would have actually finally came full circle. He would have went from voicing Ren Mamma Mia to voicing the actual Mamma Mia guy. And I know Mario didn't come up with the saying Mamma Mia, but I like to imagine that he actually did. I like to imagine that all Italians actually spawned the moment that Super Mario Brothers hit the scene. Like, Italians never existed beforehand. They were like a myth. And then, like, Miyamoto was just like, what if I took that myth and I made it IRL? And then he just, like, created an entire new species of, like, human life. My friend used to with his cousins. Oh dear. Oh my. Okay. Very important question to ask. First or second and onward? That's the most important distinction right there. Like, I'm still going to judge him regardless, but like, I just need to know how much I should be judging him. I've never seen an Italian. It's super weird because earlier I was talking with my friend and we were talking about how there's no freaking Italian restaurants here where I'm living at. In the city that I used to live in, there was an Italian restaurant like every 5 seconds. It was pretty much Starbucks. But here, where I'm at now, not a single Italian restaurant. All that, but I'm not going to call a Pizza Hut an Italian restaurant. By the way, I'm drinking Baja Blast. If you guys want to, with your, I keep forgetting this is like a POV stream, but if you want to pretend that you're drinking alongside me with your favorite Persona 5 protagonist, then crack open a cold one, and we could get to sipping together. In fact, how about I give you guys a sip right now? What's his voice sound like? I gotta like look up some voice clips or something so I could do it authentically, quote unquote. But here we go. Oh yeah. Don't worry, I'm fine. I'm okay. Pretty much ASMR, yeah. Persona. Okay. Anyways, back to talking about Italians. Yeah, no Italian restaurants at all within a 30-mile radius. And it's, oh, hey, Hatsupi Miku, welcome to the stream. What the fuck just happened? Who paused the Persona? Oh, man. Somebody paused the Persona. Did I actually lose connection? Oh, no. Oh, no. Yeah, figures I wouldn't lose connection with cellular. But, like, yeah, I just totally... Wow. Can you guys hear me? Yeah, but it is you. Welcome to the stream, everybody. Everybody, please. Everybody gather. Oh shit, Persona. We're back. We're back. But everyone gather around because I want to introduce everyone or reintroduce everyone to Hatsupi Miku. Hatsupi Miku is a very good friend of mine. And yeah, I know I am lagging. I'm currently not connected to, well, I'm connected now, back to Wi-Fi. We had a bit of a scare, and I'm sorry about that. I'm very sorry. It's the worst possible time because I want to talk all about my favorite friend, Hatsupi Miku. Hatsupi Miku is a VTuber. She streams primarily on Twitch, but on her YouTube channel, which she's currently using at the moment, she has clips and other assortment of videos, things like Vocaloids, etc., on there. So if you're interested in her type of content, she streams art, she streams video games like Minecraft, etc., etc., all sorts of great things. I think she even streamed Valorant or Overwatch 2. She streamed something along those lines. But if you're into that, if you love VTubers, if you need someone to simp to currently at the moment, someone that's very close to me, then I highly recommend you giving her a shot. Also, she's very, very cute. So everyone go subscribe to her, go follow, go do everything. Go do everything with her. Swapped over to 144p. I thought it was part of the experience. I did hear about the new simulcasting rules, and honestly, it's got me interested too. I've honestly been very, very interested in the idea of simulcasting, but it's kind of a bit, how should I say? It's hard to like really figure out. Like, I know that there's some streaming software that does do simulcasting for you, like Streamlabs does that. But I don't primarily use Streamlabs except for maybe on mobile. I do have it downloaded, but I've never used it. I did use it once, I think, recently for the most recent stream that I had. But that was mainly because I was testing out stuff for the Carl Weezer karaoke, which I don't know when I'll ever get to that, but I'll eventually get to it. But yeah, I just don't know what kind of software I'd have to use in order to do so. You missed watching my lives. I'm glad that you're here to experience them now. You've been gone for a little bit, and you know that makes me big sad. But yeah, glad to have you back, Vice. I want to get it set up, but I didn't want to get my affiliate taken away. Yeah, but now with these rules, we should be a-okay, right? As long as the main one, which Critical talked about, he said that you just can't tell people you can't lead people away from Twitch. You can lead people to your Twitch, but not the other way around. If you do that, I think you might get into some trouble in a red area, etc. But as far as I'm concerned, I think that's the only thing, which is really, really lenient, because I remember Twitch was really against that stuff back then. But I'm glad to hear that they're finally opening up. And honestly, I'm starting to hear a lot of good things about Twitch recently. Apparently, they got a new CEO, and that's the guy that announced all the new changes and stuff like that. I can send you some links when I set up mine. Oh, yes, please, honestly. Because I would like to, Final Boss, I would like to finally get around to like streaming on YouTube, Twitch, maybe TikTok or whatever. Twitch has the better experience, so I wouldn't be breaking that rule. Honestly, yeah, I kind of agree. Don't tell my YouTube viewers, but I kind of think that Twitch chat is pretty based. And also, thank you for the 4 likes. I appreciate it. 4 likes. Can you complete my hand? One more like, and you could get me to. I'm almost there. You could do it. Just one more like. If we get 5 likes. Oh, we got 5 likes, dude. Let's go. Persona. Sorry. Secret is safe with me. Okay, thank God. Yeah, don't tell them, because they're going to get really, really pissed off at me if they ever figure it out. Yeah, because I know they're very, very parasocial, and they're going to be very, very mad if this ever, like, leaks out. So, if they ever find out, I'm dead. I'm a dead man. I'm a dead dude. I'm a dead protagonist, and I can't die, because if I die in a Persona game, it's all over. Game over. It's not like SMT4 where you can have your main protagonist die. and have like your demons like take over the rest of the battle for you. No, that's not how it is. That's not how it is. If I die, that's it. Curtains fall. End of story. Fish and mailed, pretty much. How are you doing, Samurat07? Very coincidental that your name is something similar to Samurai, since I was talking about SMT4 right now. 5 whole likes like the best. Well, we're at 6 likes, so where does that lead us? Because as far as I'm concerned, there's no Persona 6. Right? Or if you want to be that guy, I sound like the Five Nights at Freddy's, if you want to be that guy, you could be like,
actually, excuse me, there technically is a Persona 6. It's Persona 5, because Persona 2 was released as a duology, so it was 2 separate games, therefore leading to Persona 2 Eternal Punishment being the actual Persona 3. Therefore, everyone saying that Persona 3 is the best Persona game is technically right, because they're talking about that.
I'm sorry. 6 means you have way too many fingers on your hand, I think. Yeah. If I have 6 fingers, I'm probably going to have to get that checked. Or I could probably take advantage of it and like get some sort of celebrity status out of it. Imagine that, being the guy with 6 fingers. Like that. Like you could go on like Ellen, you could go on like James Corden's like talk show, all the popular talk shows, and you could just get like, you could live your life that way. You could be the guy with 6 fingers going on talk shows, like having these cameo appearances in these like big comedy blockbuster movies. You could be on like the next Adam Sandler movie. Can you imagine? I'd love to be that. Is Ellen still around? Yeah, she's like the #1 talk show host, right? As far as I remember. I'm gonna go play my RPG again. All right, later, Vice. Bye-bye. Thank you for stopping by and hanging out with me. How would Joker Persona 5 wave off a person? Chow. What? I don't know. I should sleep. I don't know. Persona 3 answer was standalone in Japan, if I remember correctly. Yeah, what a weird... That's like a really weird case of like DLC on a console done before DLC was really, well, no, because Persona 3 was released in 2006, right? So Xbox 360 was already out, which means that like basic DLC was already starting to like, you know, become a thing. But yeah, because it was like, because the answer was released as a standalone thing, but you needed the Persona 3 original copy to that you could buy, like, you know, put together with the original Persona 3, but not if you're like, you know, not if you're in America. It's the only way you could get it is by buying Persona 3. It's a whole thing, but yeah, it's technically sort of kind of like DLC, right? The way it was released. I don't know. I've always wanted to get one of those copies just to have, because it's such a really weird, like, you know, curio, I guess, of Persona 3 history. Because us in America, we, like I said, we got FES, and that was it, alongside the original Persona 3. But we never got that weird append sort of thing that they had. I think that was the subtitle for the standalone answer disc. It was like Persona 3 FES append or whatever, and like I said, you needed the original copy to do all that fun stuff. But yeah, pretty cool stuff. Speaking of which, did you guys happen to see the Persona 3 Reload trailer with Mitsuru in it recently? I think it came out yesterday, because yesterday was a full moon, right? But yeah, I saw it, and gotta say, it's looking really good. Allegra Clark is definitely killing it as Mitsuru. You know, when I first heard her voice in the trailers, I pretty much already, you know, just like stated that, you know what, she's perfect, she's great. You know, there's no question about it. She's a great person to take over for Tara Platt. And honestly, we already have Tara Platt for Elizabeth. So, like, do we really need her to come back from Mitsuru when we have someone that great? A lot of people are still up in arms about that whole situation with the voice actor stuff. And honestly, I think it's a really good thing. I think it's a great thing that we're giving these people the chance to, like, take on these roles, these really, really, popular characters that, were voiced by the same people for, like, Persona 3 came out in 2006 and it went on for like maybe until 2015, 16 maybe? It's not like the original. Exactly, right? So if you want the original, it's still there. And honestly, I'm in some instances I'm probably going to prefer the original. But I'm still really, really excited for Persona 3 Reload because it's going to be a fresh new way to experience this game, which is honestly starting to show its age, especially with the whole you can't control your party thing, which I personally don't have a problem with. Like I said, I'm totally okay with having like my party members be AI, but a lot of people were definitely not for it. Oh god. Oh, so good. Oh yeah. Oh, this is getting me going. Oh, that's my fuel right there. If anyone wanted to know what gets me going, it's that. No, it does have direct control. I'm just saying that, like, it's good that we have Persona 3 Reload coming up because, the original didn't have direct control. Sorry, direct control. I don't know where my voice went. It kind of just slipped away. Just slipped on a banana peel out of the stream. But yeah, Reload does have direct control, so do not worry about that. That would be really... I would... They would have caught so much flack if they did this, but if Atlas stuck to their guns and did not include direct control at all with Reload and just kept it with the AI partners, I would have laughed so freaking hard if they did that. Because that was like the number one thing people were asking for alongside a remake. It would be hilarious if they just kept with that. And they're just like sticking true to like how they said originally, where they're just like, we want to stick true to the original vision of Persona 3. Which is why we're making it very, very terrible and hard to play with by making your partners AI controlled. They would lose. I'm pretty sure like their stocks would like fall. They would just lose all faith in their fans if they did that. But god, that would be such a funny like April Fool's joke if they happen to announce it around that time. What a shame. Maybe next time, Atlas. Maybe if you guys ever do like a Persona 4 Golden remake, they could do like they could only show the game with like AI partners and stuff like that and just get people really worried about it. Because I remember when I started playing Persona 4 Golden, I wasn't really looking too much into the news and stuff, and I remember when I started playing it, I noticed that they had AI still going on for the characters. I'm like, wait, hold on a sec, what? They didn't change this? I thought they said they did, unless they took it out for the PS Vita release. Maybe PS Vita couldn't handle having like a person like controlling their characters. They have to have AI do that, which would be really, really backwards. But like, I don't know. PS Vita was a whole thing. But yeah, and then you just have to like look through the menus and stuff like that. I don't know why they did that. They should have just had everything like immediately on direct control, but maybe they thought some people would like prefer it. There should be like challenge runs and stuff where people do like AI only. No answer, no FemC, Fest, and P3P fans in shambles. Pretty much. I'm still honestly in shambles with the fact that we have no FemC. I know it was a big ask, but still, it still sucks that we're not getting the complete experience. Even missing the answer and stuff. I'm sure they could probably get it in somehow, DLC wise, but no one's gonna really be asking for the answers. So if they ever leave it out, that's fine. You could just watch it on YouTube or whatever, like how most people honestly like recommend you check out the answer through like YouTube or something. Anything but playing the game. But I'm still curious. I'm still very curious to see what it's like, just how bad it truly is. And it honestly really can't be that bad. I'm pretty sure most people are like, just like blowing it up more than it actually is. But I just need to know. I need to find out for myself. I just need to see. I need to I have a thirst for knowledge. I'm probably going to regret it. I've never experienced the answer. I plan to play Fest solely for the answer. Wait, have you not played Persona 3 Fest? Have you only played the OG? If so, that's pretty based. Considering you have like the superior version. Oh, just portable. Okay, okay. Well, now I don't know if you did play the superior version or not. That's a whole can of worms, though. I'm not going to talk about that. The whole portable Fest battle, I don't want to get into because it's hard to take a side because they're both really good in their own rights. But isn't it kind of weird how I'm talking about Persona 3 more than I'm talking about Persona 5? Considering I'm dressed up as the freaking protagonist of Persona 5. Like, I feel like I'm doing a disservice. I'm sorry. How about we... Okay, all right. Sorry, that's the rewind sound effect. But let's go back to before I asked about Persona 3 Reload, and instead let's talk about Persona 5 Tactica. Yeah, the game that no one's talking about because it's being overshadowed by Reload. So that also had a new trailer released recently. I watched it yesterday. I don't know if it was recently released. For all I know, it could have been like released like 2 weeks back or something. But yeah, that trailer looked really good too. And honestly, that's actually getting me kind of like hyped up. I've kind of been like wanting a sort of like tactic sort of thing like they have with Devil Survivor in Persona for a little bit. And now we're finally actually getting it. Yay! And it looks like a lot of fun. A lot of people do say it looks like XCOM, and I gotta say, yeah, probably. It also looks like that Mario Rabbids game, and I'm kind of fine with that. I know it's a bit different compared to like the RPG, but what I'm really enjoying is Atlus doing like these different genres with their sequels to Persona 5. Like Scramble. Scramble was a Muso style game, which is that's like super duper different from like anything they've ever really did, barring the fighting game thing, but that was like more of a spin-off than anything. Sort of kind of quasi spin-off. It's a sequel to Persona 4 Golden, but like at the same time it's just a spin-off. But I don't know. But yeah, I'm really enjoying Atlus kind of just like dipping their toes into like other sort of genres as a way to just like, just test the waters and stuff like that and see what they could do with the Persona franchise. And honestly, they're killing it. They're killing it with all of their spin-offs. With Q, Arena, Strikers, and I'm pretty sure soon Tactica. I'm digging it. And hopefully if they continue to milk the teat of of Persona 5, I would like to see them eventually do a Persona 5 racing game. Probably will never happen. Most likely won't ever happen. But I'm holding out hope. I'm praying. I'm praying to Shoji Meguro. I'm praying to every single person, every single head at Atlus that they finally make this happen. Tactica looks cool, but the DLC. Wait, what? DLC? DLC? Did they already announce DLC? Or is it the whole like is it the whole like Persona thing where you could get like a Persona DLCs? Or is it costumes? Day 1 DLC, yeah. It's an Atlus tradition. You gotta do it. You can't have no Persona or SMT game without Akechi and Kasumi. Their DLC? I thought they were included, but like, really? Oh man, here we go. Here we go. Yet. Because I know I've seen like pictures and images and stuff like that of them together, Akechi and Kasumi. But yeah, I didn't know they were DLC. I haven't really. I feel so bad. I haven't really been keeping track of Persona 5 Tactica news. So yeah, I didn't know that they were downloadable content. Oops. Great. How could they keep the best character, Kasumi, barred behind a paywall? So lame. But yeah, do they also have the Persona DLCs like I was talking about? Because I know Q2, I think, yeah, Persona 5 and Persona 5 Royal, they have that alongside the costume DLCs, but are they going to have something similar to that? I think I saw something about Izanagi Picaro, but I don't know if that's a pre-order bonus, which is sort of kind of slightly different. I think so, I'm not sure though. Okay, alright, I see. Seems good, seems good. Seems pretty typical, but except for the whole Akechi and Kasumi thing. You know what that reminds me of? That reminds me a lot of the Persona 5 dancing DLC. The Persona 5 and Persona 3 dancing, where they have Akechi and Shinjiro as DLC only characters. That's kind of what it's giving me vibes of. Not kind of, that's really giving me vibes of that. Like, I've always wondered why they didn't keep those characters in the actual games themselves, but incredibly real, Dumpotron 3000. Very, very real. Maybe a bit too real, in fact. How are you doing, by the way? You doing good? Doing great? You need to hang out with Daddy Caruso? Don't worry. Daddy Caruso will make sure you're feeling nice and good. He does sell, and that's the shitty part. Akechi is like their cash cow inside of a cash cow. Everyone loves him. I am kind of like, I'm on the fence about it. Like, I think he's cool and all, but nah, I wouldn't say he's like my favorite Persona 5 character. Same thing with Adachi. I can never really understand why people really like the guy. Because I know he's like an edgelord and all that, but like, he kind of annoys me, which is a good thing because he's an antagonist, which is something that an antagonist should be able to do, and he does it very well. But also, he annoys me to the point where I'm just like, I don't want to hear any more about this guy, no more. When the fake leaks that an Akechi only game was releasing, people were genuinely excited. Oh yeah, I remember hearing about that. I remember, it's honestly a surprise that oh fuck. I forgot about the mobile Persona 5 game. Oh god. All these games are coming out and I'm forgetting about them or not keeping track of them. That game's already out, or is it in beta right now? I don't even remember. I just remember, like, there was coverage of it, and then, like, everybody stopped talking about it. So I don't know if, like, they stopped beta or whatever. I never played a Persona game. Well, take this as your sign to not start. Don't start Persona. If you ever see the word Persona, I'm just saying anywhere. You see it on a game case, you see it on a Spanish restaurant menu. If you see it, run away. Turn the other cheek and just run as fast as you can. It's not worth getting into. Trust me. As a Persona fan, it's not a good thing to get into. Don't be a virgin like me. Be a cool guy. Get into football. Get into sports. Get into anything that does not require you to play a game about dating your friends, fusing monsters, and pretending that you're a superhero for 100+ hours, or 200+ if you're weird like me. Don't do it. Don't play Persona 4 Golden on stream. Don't even touch Persona 4 Golden. We could take this as a chance to make him hate Atlas. All right, dump Truckotron, or what's her name? Dumpytron? Dump Master 5000. Okay, here's what you should do. Go on eBay. Type in PlayStation Classic. All right. Are you on eBay right now? I don't even know if you're still here. So I'm going to continue. But go on eBay, type in PlayStation Classic. All right. Click, press enter. Then scroll through. Actually, don't scroll through. We're going to make it easier on you. Click on the filters and choose highest price. Now find a PlayStation Classic for the highest price that you could find. And we're not looking at low prices here, because a PlayStation Classic is well worth the money, and you want to feel like you're a baller G, okay? So find that $600 PlayStation Classic, press buy now, or bid and get it even higher, because you want that high, you want that adrenaline rush of you winning a very, very tense bidding war. Okay, so you do that, then you get it sent out to you. Then when you receive your PlayStation Classic, plug it in, do all the stuff you need to do, then go over, scroll through the menu. I don't know if it's left or right or up or down, but scroll through and find a title called Revelations Persona. Okay, click X on it, or press X, then enjoy the game. That's basically the entirety of Persona in a nutshell. And I'm pretty sure you're going to enjoy the game. It's a really good game. And in fact, a lot of people say it's the best Persona game. In fact, for the most part, it's the best-selling Persona game beginning, like, opening week or whatever. I think that metric is actually still true to this day. I'm not sure. I might be wrong. Revelations isn't awful. It has fans. It does. And I don't understand how it has fans. I understand the whole idea of keeping the vibes in check with the original soundtrack. Let me make the Persona 5 music continue. Actually, this isn't Persona 5 music. This is Bible Black music. Go watch Bible Black. Don't play Persona. But yeah. Besides keeping the whole soundtrack and stuff like that true to the original, I don't understand how people can enjoy Revelations over SMT Persona, because that's for the most part the true-ish way to experience it. Because you don't have the whitewashing or the Americanization of the game and its setting and all that, all its characters, etc. I can understand nostalgia and stuff, but actually, who am I to gatekeep what people can and can't enjoy? If you like Revelations Persona, enjoy Revelations Persona like you've never enjoyed it. You take my words, record my words, screen record me, take a screenshot, print it out, put it on a dartboard, throw darts at my face, into my eyes, into my mouth. You could even take a screenshot of my ass if you want. Take a screenshot of my ass, throw darts at it, all that fun stuff, and just stick it to me and just say, I love Revelations Persona and no one can tell me otherwise. It's the best Persona game ever. But yeah, Dumpy Truck, or Dump Master, or Dumplestein, Dumpotron 3000. Go play Revelations Persona. It's the best Persona game. Honestly, honest to goodness. Yeah, I love Bible Black. You're based. I'm about ready to make you super ultra omega moderator for that. I was about, and we were talking about this earlier, but I was curious about doing a TikTok stream, because I know that the whole quote unquote NPC and role playing thing is big there. So I was wondering what if I went on TikTok live as this guy right here, as Akira Kurusu, and just fucked around with everybody how I'm doing right now. I might actually do that, and in fact that's kind of my plan. We're currently 46 minutes. I was honestly supposed to stop the stream at around 30 minutes, but we're 16, almost 17 minutes over the fact. So I guess I could continue for like another 3 minutes, but yeah. My idea was to fuck around on YouTube Live, and then I fuck around on TikTok Live and just see what happens. Probably nothing could happen. Probably everything could happen. But I know what will happen. I'm gonna have a jolly good time. Bible Black is a subversive masterpiece. It definitely is. Uh, Honestly, like it definitely subverts my expectations. I was expecting it to be black, and I was definitely expecting the Bible to be involved, but neither of those were true at all. And I honestly don't know whether my expectations were subverted or they were subverted like to a point where they were like reverted. I don't know. Do you plan to go live on TikTok after this? Sort of, kind of, yeah, actually. Because it's currently just 12. It's really early. It's 12:33 a.m. By the way, happy November 1st, everybody. Get ready to pay your rent and stuff like that. But yeah, I do plan to actually go on TikTok live in probably like 2 minutes or so. Because I was really intrigued about that. Especially for some reason, I started seeing like a shit ton of like Persona 5 stuff. And I think it might have been because I posted on my TikTok story about my cosplay, my Halloween outfit. So I remember just like booting up TikTok and just seeing like Persona 5, Persona 5, Persona 5, Persona 5. I'm like, oh, what did I do? But yeah, my friend basically just said, you posted about Persona 5, you dunce. Why else would it be going crazy on you? Your algorithm. But yeah, that definitely got me going. That definitely made me want to like, mess around and see what would happen. But yeah, we got about 1 minute left, so I think I'm gonna slowly lead into the end of the stream. So if you have anything you want to say, if you have any requests for Ren Amamiya or for Wolf397, peeking behind the mask here, if you will, beneath the mask, a la this song right here, then please speak now or forever hold your peace. It was kind of fun doing this. Say the Joker quote. Okay, all right. You want to know how I got these scars? My father was a Persona fan, and he loved to dress me up as Kasumi, his favorite Persona 5 girl. And he would put the lipstick on me, but he would do it really rough because I wouldn't really like him to do that. So he would end up cutting into my skin around my lips accidentally. And all the while would say, no, Daddy, no, I'm not your Kasumi. But he said, right now you are. And that's how I became the Joker. Did I do a good job of that? I don't know if I did. I tried my best. You didn't tell me what the quote was. Incredible? All right. Thank you. I'm glad that I was able to live up to your expectations. And we are currently at 50 minutes, so I'm going to head out now. Thank you all so much for hanging out with me, talking, listening to me ramble for 50 minutes, 51 minutes straight. It was a pleasure. And if you want to see me on TikTok live, I will be there in probably like 5 minutes or so, 10 at the very max. So I'll probably see you all there, maybe. Bye? Or hi? Whatever the case, bye. Bye. Persona. Joker. That's right. Xander Mobus was the Smash Bros. Announcer. Choose your character. Joker. Steve. Alex. Mr. Game & Watch. Okay, bye.